Introducing first, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, at a combined weight of 695 pounds, Al Getrz presents Jason and Chad, the Dobbins brothers.
Lord, they make them big in Oklahoma. The two of Oklahoma's finest were walking around the ring, Jason and Chad Dobbins. Big, bad, and dangerous, and they're also nationwide. And this is their first matchup as genuine Wildside competitors after having been suspended indefinitely. And then hook up with Al Getrz under the old bodyguard pretext. I don't love that one.
Gentlemen, their opponents.
Brothers exist, and they are looking forward to Bruce blowing over Brandon P. and Kaos, but I think Kaos and Brandon P. have other plans in mind.
Well, it is going to be a challenge to take on these two non-identical twin towers in Jason and Chad Dobbins. Brandon P. and Kaos are not strangers as a tag team. They actually successfully defended the Wildside tag titles against Tank and Bulldog Reigns. Scott Cage, he suffered an injury. Now Kaos now looking for a tag team partner. Brandon P. trying him out. He's also tried Jeremy V. These guys are definitely working together, just trying to find something that sticks, find their niche. Of course, Brandon P. with an injured partner, Kaos with an injured partner. Scott Cage, and I'm told his injuries are so severe that he may never return to Wildside.
Well, that'd be a damn shame. Great competitor he was, but let's look to the future, and Kaos at the moment has got plans as a tag team with Brandon P.
It's amazing how the hand of fate that wrestling can throw at you. If you look just over a month ago, Kaos was a Wildside Tag Team Champion. He was sitting on top of the world. Now, today, his partner's gone as well as his belt.
Kaos just tripped up Chad Dobbins. What a low drop kick. I guess perhaps a baseball slide. And I can't recall ever seeing Chad Dobbins in this predicament before, particularly so early on in a matchup. Especially against the man who is less than half his size.
Brandon P. going to that arm. And Chad Dobbins muscling Brandon P. over to the corner, makes the tag to Jason.
Yeah, Chad is definitely the power Dobbins brother. Jason has a bit more finesse, but
what
no
the hell are
shortage
you
of power.
talking about? There's no such thing as finesse when it comes to these two guys. Finesse.
Well, on Jason Dobbins' terms. A little different than most normal human beings.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay, fair enough. Dobbins kind of shrugging off Brandon P.'s offense there ever so briefly. Oh, the momentum of that pretty much throws Jason Dobbins over that second rope. Time for a bit of a regroup there, claiming a hair being pulled, though I hardly think that. Fans here are all pretty much excited about seeing one of the great returning heroes, Caprice Coleman, facing Jason Cross, your main event here this week on NWA Wildside.
Fans, that's coming right up. Don't go anywhere. Caprice Coleman and the role model Jason Cross. What a hell of a matchup that's going to be between two world-class competitors.
Well, the Dobbins brothers definitely taking things slow here, trying to curtail the momentum of Brandon P. and Kaos, who came out here to make a statement and wanted to do it real quickly, and they weren't particularly perturbed that they were facing the mighty Dobbins boys. And interestingly, Kaos and P are going after the arms of the Dobbins boys, where I would think maybe going after the legs might be a better move, but perhaps they know something I don't.
When you got two big, strong guys like the Dobbins brothers,
oh my!
You don't want to be hit with maneuvers like that, and that may be why they were trying to take out the arms. Big clothesline there by Jason Dobbins. Tab May into Chad, who is the older brother, I'm told, by about 3 minutes.
That sounded like a very painful birth, I don't mind telling you. Not that I would know, at least not since the operation anyway. Oop, I speak too soon. And it's Chad Dobbins leveling elbows into the face of Brandon P. And P falls to his knees. All the power of the Dobbins boys in evidence here this week on Wildside.
Big scoop slam.
Well, these Dobbins boys are too much of a handful for even the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. But apparently that's pretty much what Al Getz wanted. And Brandon P. just barely manages to get a shoulder up. I hardly call that kicking out with authority, though.
And the Dobbins brothers also the bodyguards of Al Getz. And can't think of two guys I like more to be standing with me when I walk into a bar.
And the thought of Al Getz walking into a bar is pretty funny. Beautiful suplex from Jason Dobbins. And a pin attempt, kind of lackadaisical. I'm kind of surprised he didn't tie up a leg, put some weight, and there's plenty of weight on Jason Dobbins. Why he didn't put any of it on Brandon P. Perhaps he could have been a pinfall. Obviously, they have more damage in mind for both P and Kaos.
Tag made into Chad Dobbins, and the Dobbins continue their assault. And then one thing you got to say about the Dobbins brothers, they're not going to be beautiful technical wrestlers. You're not going to see any springboard hurricane ranas or mat wrestling sequences or anything pretty from the Dobbins. There's nothing pretty involving Jason and Chad Dobbins. The only thing you'll see flying through the air when it comes to these guys are probably teeth.
And the only thing less pretty than the Dobbins brothers is Al Getz.
These guys are nasty bar brawlers. Two big bad boys that'll just flat out whoop your ass.
Big bear hug from Chad Dobbins, pretty much taking the life, and certainly all the oxygen out of the lungs of Brandon P. P firing back with the old clapping the ears, but still too much for the Dobbins boys. And Jason, oh my God, with a thunderous elbow onto the chest of Brandon P. And things seem to be going the way of the brothers from Oklahoma City.
And these two Sooners laying it in to Brandon P. and Kaos. Wait a minute! Jason Dobbins made a big mistake by going to the top rope. Definitely not his forte, and he paid for it dearly.
High impact maneuvers can often pay off some major dividends, but if they miss, they can pretty much turn the match around in its tracks right then and there. Boy, Brandon P needs a tag in the worst way. Oh, God, well, 4 inches away. And an Enzugiri leveling Jason Dobbins. Here we go. A fresh man, Kaos. Fists are flying in the face of both Chad and Jason Dobbins.
Super kick, drop kick by Kaos. This kid's lighting him up.
He just leveled both Dobbins brothers. Kaos going up to the top rope, going up kind of slow though. Pin attempt. Oh no, Al Getz now having a conversation with the referee, Speedy Nelson, while Kaos could very easily have had Jason Dobbins pinned.
Oh, they're trying to pull the old switcheroo yet again.
Oh, this is getting old and tired. Kaos just leveled Al Getz. At least that was a good development. I don't wonder if Chaos realizes that's the wrong Dobbins boy on the mat. Speedy Nelson picked up on it.
All right, great officiating by Speedy Nelson.
Attaboy.
Gotta give the senior official a pat on the back.
Oh my God! Chaos just pinned Jason Dobbins.
Ladies and gentlemen, the team of Brandon P. and Chaos.
The best laid plans of mice, men, and Al Getz can sometimes bite you on the butt. It certainly did here. Oh, Al Getz can't believe that his brilliant plan, note the quote marks, had gone
by Speedy Nelson, making sure the legal man is in the ring and justice prevails, as well as Brandon P. and Chaos who are in this matchup.
that it is, but interestingly, the Dobbins boys having words with Al Getz, and none of which are particularly pleasant. The crowd is begging the Dobbins boys to tear Al Getz in half, which wouldn't leave much. This is not much of Al Getz in the first place. Jason and Chad Dobbins cannot believe their bad luck here tonight. Al Getz walks out solo. Oh boy, I don't think we've heard the last of the Dobbins boys, and I would hate to be their next opponents. That's going to be bad news indeed for everybody. Oh, some nice parting words from Jason Dobbins. What a charming pair.
More Wildside coming up.